everybody. We're live now. Melanie, can you say something so we know you're here?
Yes, I am here. Sorry, I had Alexa talking to me. So I muted myself for just a moment. Using technology.
Well, hello, everyone.
Hello.
No kidding. I see a lot of people letting us know where you're from in the comments, so that's always fun. So I said hello to a lot of people already.
It's so exciting. Y'all showed up
early too. Yes. And hi, Terry and Gail. Okay, well, tonight, welcome to BetterPress Babes. We're over here on my channel. Last month, we were with Melanie on Melanie's channel. And we're going to create with Yana's new collection and also the BetterPress collection that is called Arch. So we're going to be playing around, making some fun cards today. So let us know what you're thinking in the comments. If you have color suggestions, let us know. We're going to play with new inks. So that's always fun. So should we go hands down and get started?
Yes. Let's have fun.
Really fast. Okay, I'm going to add us to the stage. There we go. So my hands are under me and Melanie's hands are under her. So if you're curious about that.
I'm actually going to be doing a couple different techniques tonight in my cards. I'm going to play with, I actually had a pre-glimmered one of Yana's peony background, which I had pre-done in purple foil with the glimmer. So I'm going to do some of her sentiments from her Let's Celebrate sentiments, which I have here laying on the side. And then we're going to play with her die set to decorate it. And then I'm going to teach y'all how to actually use your Copic markers with the BetterPress. So I'll be doing that next after that. And what's up for you, Justine?
Okay, so first of all, I'm going to make my own ink color. I'm making purple because Spellbinders does not have a purple yet. And I need a purple in my life. So I'm making purple. And then I'm going to showcase the big black ink pad that is coming out. And these two are coming out in April. So you'll have to wait a couple more days. But I just thought I would show them to you since we don't have a live stream from now until then. And then, so I'm going to use that purple because purple. And, my one up here went away. And, sorry. There we go. No idea why that happened. Awesome. Anyway, so I'm going to use the purple ink. And then I'm going to watercolor. I think we will just have fun. So let's start it out. I haven't even opened this ink pad. That's the DIY one. So
Amy said we're both on a purple wave. Yep, absolutely. We have to have purple in our lives.
For sure. Well, everybody, I see a lot of purple ink. So I just opened this. This is dry, by the way. This is so interesting to me. I'm going to add my own colors to it. Well, my own. They're the Spellbinders inks, but I have Wildberry and Hydrangea. So they are going to look like this is the Wildberry color. And Hydrangea's kind of like a blue. So blue and pink are going to make a pretty purple, I'm hoping. Let's see. Oh, also, Spellbinders is sponsoring this one, so I have the details in the little ticker that's going across the screen, so you can go ahead and perhaps have a chance to win. That would be fun. Everyone can use a gift card to Spellbinders. And I've never done this whole ink pad thingy, so I don't really know what I'm doing, so we're going to be real blunt about that. I've re-inked ink pads, but I've never made my own color. So I'm not sure how this is going to go.
Fingers crossed.
But we're doing this again. Yeah, fingers crossed. Here's the Wildberry. It's definitely
I'm just waiting for the glimmer to
ink.
warm up.
Perfect. That is so fun. I love that about BetterPress. You can press and you can glimmer.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's enough. I'm going to let that soak in. That seems like a lot. I'm going to let that sit for just a second here, maybe a minute or two. And then I'll go in with the blue. Oh, of course I have ink everywhere. Don't we all?
I'm enjoying watching you. I purposely let my glimmer warm up to watch you. No
yeah,
pressure.
make this. No pressure. Okay. Yeah. Also, let us know in the comments if you are pressing with us. If you're
is
at
anyone
home
crafting with us?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's so fun.
Who's crafting? Since I'm doing all of these, I'll cut a bigger piece here. I cut a piece, but it's not.
Getting nervous. I hope this works. Okay, and then I feel like it needs to like sink in. Maybe I just have a lot of ink, but I assume because it was dry to begin with, it needs ink, you know. But I'm gonna smush it down. I'm using this hole punch. This is not officially how to do it. I don't know how to officially do it, so I'm just gonna make up my own way. But I'm putting this on my finger so you can kind of see my finger, and then that will press it in. So we'll see how this goes. Okay.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was wondering.
Having dinner when she's having dinner. I'm gonna read comments as I'm pressing this in. Hello, Linda from Indiana. Not crafting, just watching. Terry says that's just fine. Oh, hi, Sue. Commenting on the phone. Okay, that definitely helped sink in some ink. So that worked out. And of course, I'm getting it on my hands, which.
Look at Yana's gorgeous sentiments.
Ooh la la, that purple.
Yeah, I'm going to do them in purple and silver so we have something to pick from.
Nice. So Melanie and I already made some videos with Yana's collection and with the Mirrored Arch collection. So I have those in the description of this live. So when done, if you want more, I don't know if you want more of us craziness tonight, but if you want more, we have it for you. Okay, so I think I'm going to do my purple, my first press with Yana's tulips. Amazing. This is so popular. It's sold out a lot of places. So if you were blessed to grab it, you're among the few. I'm sure they'll put it back online, but sometime. All right. Get my BetterPress out. Rita said she was BetterPressing. Mary A. Ward says, question, is a BetterPress or is a Spellbinders hot foil solid plate worth getting? Maybe. Mary, if you are wanting your press for using the reverse foil and getting like all your bang for your buck, I'd say sure, but friend Nancy Stamps.
I like doing the center. The focals with the circles, like shape, where you do the focals, reverse focals.
Right.
If you use the circles or the heart, the circle, the hexagon, the different shapes, and you do the reverse on it, then when you do the reverse is shaped like the actual plate, the reverse plate. That's all that foils is the reversed shape. So it gives a beautiful focal image in the center of your paper instead of getting a reverse of the whole thing. Like if you use a Pink Fresh Studio large plate, you're going to get a reverse of the whole piece. But if you use one of the Spellbinders shapes, you're going to get that shape of the reverse. So those are gorgeous when you do them because none of the rest of the foil comes off. I think that's what you're asking.
I think, yeah. Also, you can kind of cheat if you want.
Yeah.
You can use, if you have the Mink, you can use Polyglaze from GK, or you can use the white sheet from the La Premiere collection from Crafty Crit. So it just kind of depends on what you want to do. So yeah. And let's see. Marianne says, thank you, Melanie.
You're welcome.
Okay, so I did add more ink because I felt like it wasn't. What was that?
We'll have to do that on a future one.
We should.
Yeah.
More ideas. Oh, yeah. That's definitely darker. Okay. Oh, I am loving this purple already.
Oh, let me see.
I don't have like a recipe for it. So just so you know, look at the purple.
Now, what two colors was that again?
The purple people. That was Wildberry and Hydrangea. So I wanted to do Wildberry and Azure, but I don't have the re-inker of this little guy yet. So see the way this is looking. So it's very, very blueberry purple. And I think that's the ink that I'm ready to press. Okay. Oh yeah, Amy says you can do it on the back of the Peony plate with the leftover foil. Sure. Any solid plate, that probably would work. I have my plate misaligned, so I need to slide it down into the grid again. There we go. Good. Okay, Marianne says she wants to buy the glare, but she's intimidated. Seeing all the press plates, she's going to go for it. Well, if you're intimidated, you got the boot camp. Do Glimmer boot camp from Spellbinders. I will put that in the comments when this is over. Did you watch that?
I did. I watched every bit of it. It was so much fun. It makes it a lot easier. And then, of course, you can watch Nancy Stamps, too, and you will always get the answer. Yes. And we can always...
Okay, well, I'm going to put that in. I'm going to put that in the comments, so we will be able to share that after the live. Ooh, look at it! It looks so pretty. Can you see it?
You got almost the same color as the foil.
Oh my gosh, you're so right.
Really pretty color.
That is so funny. I love it. Okay, well, now I'm gonna do some pressing with it. I'm gonna put the pearl on something else. I want to do some sentiments, I think, since we have the purple out, but that is so pretty. Oh my goodness. I like that Yana's did this one because it has more opportunities to kind of showcase the ink with all of the space that the ink can go on for this one. Melanie, are you still there?
I am. Can you hear me?
I was like, yeah,
I'm sorry.
it just sounded really quiet. I got nervous. Are you there?
We were having a little technical problems when we were practicing. So
let's do a registration. I don't think we've done that on BetterPress Babes live yet.
Do what?
Go off kilter. Let us know in the comments if you've tried a registration plate before.
Yes.
I find them to be really fun.
Now, do you guys think, Melanie? You can print the registration out from the website. If you have the acetate, if you have the acetates, you can actually, and you don't want to use the acetate, you can print a paper form of it off from the website. So I encourage you guys to download those for the ones that you purchase. Have those available. I actually laminated mine and was able to use them on the glimmer as well.
Oh, that's so smart.
It was a cool trick. So
my mom is sending me texts and then commenting about it in the chat. Hi, Mom. Oh, funny.
So the ding was mommy.
Oh, yeah. He says, a lot of people are loving the purple registrations. Yeah. There's definitely more registration plates coming from Spellbinders. It's just really fun to see all
the floral one next month. The floral one. Oh, it's pretty.
Yes.
Pretty.
I almost spilled the beans there for a second, so.
You put them close by.
Can't do that. No.
But it's registration and it's floral. That's all we can say.
I'm going to put the purple on the celebrate words. And I'm going to use watercolor paper because perhaps I will do just a teeny bit of watercolor paper or watercoloring on the floral details on the celebrate plate. Oh, that is so purple. I'm loving this.
You did so good on that.
It really wasn't too bad. Just the color theory of knowing, what colors make what definitely helps. But they don't have a purple yet, so we're just going to have to make it. Well, I know a lot of people were talking about doing like a rainbow one. So I'd love to try that. I might have to pick up another DIY pad and do that. But I know Melanie was talking about that. Nancy Stamps was talking about that. So, Okay, we have a question that says, what watercolor paper am I using? I'm using the Spellbinders ones. I did buy quite a bit of it when they had their spend $125, get $25 off. But you can use any watercolor paper that you want with the purple. And okay, someone said, what is a registration plate? I'll tell you. So these Spellbinders have a better way to say it than I do in my head. I don't know. I'll just tell you. So basically, I'm going to do my own words. Basically, there's this little plate here that sometimes can be acetate that I'm moving my over, or sometimes there's a paper version where you put it on your BetterPress like this, then you put your plates on top, and then if I move this, you can see there's lines on that sheet. I'll bring it up close to the camera so you can see. See the black and the green lines there? And then so the celebrate was on that black lines, and then the green lines here, I'm going to these florals that go on here. And then I'm just going to line them up with the green plates like this. So once again, the DIY ink pad, right now you can look at it on the Spellbinders website. It's not for sale yet. It's going for sale April 10th. So there you go. And also, right. And then there's the big black ink pad. So you can see the size difference between the small and the big. It's about a fourth of the size. So like 4 of these little guys, like a big one. And this is comparable to other ink pads that you have size-wise. So if you're thinking about storage, it's not a weird size. Okay, so now when I'm doing my next step for registration, that C, that curved there, is following that curved line on my black plate here. And, oh, hi, Tracy. I just looked at the comments. Welcome. And then so when I'm closing this, I'm going to close it like this. So my C-E-L is in the same spot. And then the flowers are going to be perfectly lined up to make this pattern. So that's kind of fun. Okay, so the big black ink, I mean, I really don't need it for this one per se, because the little flowers are pretty little. I could use my little ink pad, but it makes for really fast crafting, and I love it. I'm going to use this on a tulip background again after this. Dark.
Hey, Justine.
Yes.
Janetta has a question. The DIY pad is actually coming out next month on the Spellbinders website. It'll be available on the 6th for club members and on the 10th for everybody.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to go through it in here. I'm using my 8.5-inch Big Mama is what I call this one. The platinum. Rolling, rolling, and rolling.
And just to let them know what I'm doing, I'm using Yana's Peony Celebration plate. This is her die from her new collection. And I'm running it, I'm using Nina Solar White. And what I'm doing here is I'm going to cut this. And if you've ever used one of her dies before, they come in a lot of little pieces. So what I'm going to do here is I want all of these pieces to come and stay in the die. So I'm going to tape all of these pieces in and on the back side so they all stay in. So they do not all fall out. And then we're going to ink blend on the other side. So I just wanted to let y'all know what I was doing as Justine tutorial.
I know I've been kind of sorry.
I just wanted them to know what I was doing because I'm kind of just keep going. So
good, thank you. I'm just gonna wash my little registration template, and we'll get moving to my next one. I haven't put these two together yet, but I will once I'm done pressing. I do like to batch and do everything kind of in stages here. So, okay, so let's see. Charmaine said, I heard Spellbinders is not going to make any other big pad except the black. I don't know that. So I wouldn't say that because I don't know. So I can't speak to that. But these two are the same size, the DIY and the black. If that helps, I don't know.
I wouldn't see a reason to have a bigger pad. I find the smaller pads actually, I mean, unless you're wanting an ombre or something, I actually find the small ones easier to use.
Yes, but with the big plates like this one.
Plus a background, yeah.
Yeah, the black is awesome. I'm going to do that right now.
The background would be easier, yeah.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of doing your own colors and also doing different ombres. Because I'm always trying to mix my little ones to make ombres, and this way you could make your own ombre.
Mm-hmm. Dave was hoping that we would show the laminated registration plate. I think Melanie said she was going to do that on her channel. Probably not today, but
I've actually done it on my channel. I've actually, the very first registration video I did, I actually used a laminated one in the foil machine.
Perfect.
And I'm pretty sure Justine will have my channel linked below in the...
Yep. It's in the description. Yep. All ready for you to check out. So make sure you subscribe to Melanie as well. Next month we'll be over on her channel for BetterPress Babes. Last month we were on hers. This is number 3, so we've done every other month. And we've had different sponsors. Our first one was Altenew. Last month was LDRS. And then this month is Spellbinders. So thank you to Spellbinders for sponsoring us. If you're just joining us, I'll put the information about the giveaway on the screen. We're doing 2 gift cards to Spellbinders, and that's worldwide. Doesn't matter where you're at. It's just an electronic gift card. So, but $25 could get you some fun things.
Oh, yeah.
And if you haven't gotten some of Bianna's collection, I don't know what you're waiting for. Maybe you're waiting for things to come back in stock. Then I'd understand. But otherwise, gotta get that.
Here's the
also, oh, go ahead.
Here's the flower all taped together.
It's so
now
pretty.
I just taped it on the back. And now I'm just gonna use my blender inks and just ink this here. And then we're gonna cut another one in foil to go on top.
Gorgeous. So pretty.
Thank you.
Okay. Shirley says she'd love to use the gift card on the calligraphy sentiments. Yes, for sure. Those are beautiful. So beautiful. That is stunning. I love the ink blending with the black. Oh my goodness. That just glows. I just love that. So pretty, pretty. Also on the Spellbinders website right now, there's a couple fun things that I wanted to mention. 3 things. First, there's fresh clearance right now. There's 4 BetterPress items on clearance. So you might want to check those out. If you just go to the Spellbinders website with the link I have below, it should be on the main page. And then there's a gift set that's an exclusive die that is stars when you spend $75. So you know that is pretty darn easy to do on the Spellbinders website. So might as well get something free if you're ordering. And then also there's the super surprise box, which I've never gotten. Have you gotten one, Melanie?
I have not gotten one.
Well, they're usually sold for $2.90, and right now they're selling them for $75. So what's in that is 2 card making kits, dies, stamps, embellishments, and more is what they say. So pretty good deal, I'd say, for $75. If you got that, you can get the free die. So pretty good. Just saying. Okay. Enough of my spiel. Oh, these are looking so pretty. All right, I'll set that off to the side so it can soak in all the beautiful ink. What else was I going to do? Oh, I'm going to watercolor with this lady. So I have this one already done and pressed. I use the black ink. This is the plate from the Mirrored Arch collection. This was one of my favorites because of how I can watercolor on it. If you're looking for Mother's Day and Father's Day stuff, by the way, this set has 2 for mom, 2 for dad, and then Yana's set also has a Mother's Day in there too. So
that set is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think some of Yana's subs.
Anyway, so just letting you know if you're looking for that. Right. And I have a bunch that I already have done because I like to batch them. So I have some of her birthday stuff. I have some of the Mother's Day, some of the Father's Day glimmered, and some of it is keep sending my other device here off. Sorry. Anyway, so I have extras that I'm going to pop onto things. I think we'll stick with 3 cards. I think that's plenty for today. I know last time we went like 3.5 hours. That was a long time. So we're going to keep it a little shorter this time.
Yeah.
A little shorter. Okay, I'm just going to set this off to the side. I will clean it when our live is over because, you know.
It's okay, honey. I'm still on my first card here.
But
you're good, babe. You're good.
here's my big mama. Setting her down. Big mama. Okay, thank you. See some sweet comments. All right, move that over. How's that looking? Kelly said 3 hours was so fun, and I pressed so many pans. I bet you did.
That is so cool that you pressed along with us. That is cool.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, well, time to watercolor. Always time to watercolor.
You're so good at watercoloring.
I think I'll move these off to the side just so they don't get damaged or wet, but we'll come back to them. So I had someone tell me that I should organize my Tim Holtz pencils in watercolor order or watercolor order, rainbow order. This is what happens when we're live. You can't edit that out. So I did with Melanie's help yesterday. So now I have all of these.
Rainbow, you know, got a rainbow. Rainbow.
I do have the Ultimate watercolor pencils too. I haven't played with them as much, but they are nice. Oh my goodness, 30 panels, Kelly says. That's amazing. You go. Yeah, she said, I think I pressed 30 panels and have been turned into cards. Yay. Amazing.
Oh my goodness.
You were a busy beaver.
Were they ink? Were they ink? Like ink blended ones?
I'm not sure.
Oh, cool.
Okay, what else do I need for watercoloring?
So I just added a little darker ink in the center here, and then I blended it out to a little lighter on the outside. And then I'm going to put this here on top. Like
I'm trying to think about what else I need.
With a finished flower like that.
Oh, that is so pretty. Our cards are going to match this time.
We didn't even try. I swear, we think
okay.
Like sometimes.
So true. I do have a little life hack for filling your watercolor pens so it doesn't spill all over the place. So what you can do is take your Mighty Mister and you can line it up the hole and the pen, and then you just spray it in. And you need a couple sprays and you'll fill it up. Yeah. And for someone who does not have plumbing upstairs like me, this is very convenient. So I don't have to run downstairs to fill up a water brush. So didn't even realize that that was a life hack I'd be sharing today, but
you're just making up your own life hacks. Love it.
Yes. Says Okay. Oh, yeah, people are loving your card.
Oh, thank you guys.
Oh, that's really interesting. Shirley says, I'm going to have to replay and try to reproduce them. Awesome. Okay, Yana's in the house here. Hi, Yana.
Yana, thank you for visiting
Welcome.
us. We are loving your
and
product.
Mm-hmm. Sure are.
We are showing them off tonight. Yes.
We got our aprons on. Thank you. We're having fun. Yana, I made a purple with the DIY ink pad. So we have purple with your collection. Love it. Okay. So I'm going to watercolor with these pencils. You can buy these on Spellbinders website. Another thing to link in the description. I press this on the Spellbinders watercolor paper as well. Like I said, I have a bunch of it, so we're using it. And I think I'm going to pop this in the inside later. So let's get to colors. Should we stick with purple? I think so. Maybe we'll add purple and blue.
I like the purple night. It should have been teal. I mean, it should have been Spellbinders color.
I can add purple with teal. That would be cute. Let's
purple
do it.
and teal will go together. You need to use some of our Spellbinders color. What is
it
that?
Really doesn't take much to convince me to use purple and teal.
There you go.
Okay, well, for watercoloring, when I do this, I have a bunch of videos on my channel where I'm using these with the BetterPress plates, but I like to do the dark toward the center of the flowers and then like a lighter color, and then the magic happens with the water. Oh, that's so pretty.
I love it. I've seen these done in gold so much. I wanted to do silver. I just wanted it to be a little different. And then my background has a silver border, and I've got the arched labels here. So we're going to
amazing
together.
I love silver and purple. Those two together are like besties.
Yes, 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 yes.
Let us know in the comments if you were part of the BetterPress Babes Facebook group. I have a link for that already in the description if you are wanting to join us there.
Thank you, Yana.
Yes. This is really fun. So I'm using seedless preserves for this purple. And then I have Villainous Poison, which I think is hilarious. That name makes me think of like an evil villain. Anyway, I think I'm going to use that on this purple one. Kind of like a blue purple. Hi, dear, I'm live.
Do we have a hubby? Do you have a hubby? It was my hubby last time. Andrew!
He's going downstairs.
Oh,
he just got home from work.
Did I scare him?
Fun.
I mean, if my hubby can jump in.
That was before we were live, though.
Yeah. No, last week he came, or last month he came in from bowling, and he jumped in at the end.
Nice. I know, that was kind of a whirlwind, so I forgot.
Oh, I think I like it. All right, guys. So do we want a silver sentiment for Mother's Day, or do we want the purple sentiment?
They're both really pretty.
I'm thinking
they're going to have to decide.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the group decide. You like Carmen, you like the silver, or okay. There's the silver. Oh, everybody likes the silver.
Silver. Ooh, a purple.
Your camera hard to see what you're doing. I know it's hard. The camera doesn't zoom. Or are you talking? Oh, we got 2 purples and we have 4.
I guess I could go down.
Oh, you can. Okay.
I mean, this is in my view, but it's fine. I can work around it.
There you go.
Y'all can see better. Y'all, see, I'm a little Southern at heart. Y'all. Okay, fun. I think this is the same flower, so we're going to go with the same color, which is still the Seedless Preserves. Charman says they're both beautiful. A lot of people said silver. Some said purple, though.
Yeah, I think silver won, though. I think there's more.
I think
silver.
so. Yeah. Well, I'm not technically Southern. I'm from Minnesota, if you can't tell.
So where are you from? Oh, you know what? I don't want to pop this one up. I want to pop.
Peacock feathers is next.
This up, or
going in with the teal.
Do I want to pop this up, or do I want to pop the arch up?
What if you did both?
Do I want both popped up? Do we want both popped up?
I'm kind of an enabler with pop. I just got
a
whole bunch of foam strips, and I've been popping everything up.
I always reach for gold foil, but with blue and purple with silvers. Yep. And just like with peaches or oranges, I always go with gold, warm colors, gold. Yep, the arch.
True.
That was what I was originally thinking was the arch, Amy. Pop the arch up and put the flower down. That's why I stopped myself when I started putting them on here. This will be more stable too. Love my foam squares. Spellbinders foam squares are the bomb. If you have not got them, you need them in your life. Just saying.
I know. I'm out of the small ones right now. So I'm cutting up foam squares, like the strips, to make it work, and
they are affordable.
True.
I use too many, but that's okay. I don't like
salvage patina. No, we don't need any saggy sentiments.
Enabler. Yep, I am. Aren't I a good enabler? But it's on a cheap thing. It's inexpensive.
No. True. You know, this salvage patina is almost the exact same color as the Spellbinders apron. Just saying.
That's what I was saying. Yeah. We both are. We're both enablers.
Totally.
You know you love us. Okay.
And to color quicker.
Color quicker.
Yes. I feel like I could just spend all day doing watercoloring with these pencils. I really do love them. And I'm getting a little used to the water brush now, so I feel more confident not having a mistake with those. So,
well, you know what? We're 45 minutes in and I haven't started the Copic yet. So,
but look at your results, though.
But I will at least emboss the Copic tonight because I have to at least show them how it's done, even if I don't color it. So
yes,
I can always color it and show that later in the group. But I'm almost done.
Very true.
I just want them to know they can use their Copics. or any alcohol marker.
Last time we were live with the LDRS stuff, I was like adrenaline running. And when I was cleaning up at like 2 a.m. after I made another card. So I put that on the BetterPress babes.
Yep.
Well, LDRS stuff is so good.
It's even better with a 15% discount.
Yes, tell us what that discount code is, Melanie.
Melanie 15. All day, every day.
Amy said, "Do you save the shavings and put into a palette?"
No more coffee for
I
you.
tried.
I have my shavings in bags.
I tried, but I feel like it's kind of crazy for me to do that because I do this so much. I would have shavings all over. And right now, I'm kind of trying to get into the habit of like not hoarding everything I have, if that makes sense. Not like it's hoarding if you do it, but like I kind of have to let go of some things. But I really want to put these shavings on a blank piece of watercolor paper and then spray it with water and then see some things happening there. I want to see what happens. So we'll see. I don't even know what's inside here. I'm breaking my own rule because with kindergartners, I never tell them always open this over the garbage because, you know, a 5-year-old with a pencil thing, you know, flies. But I'll be careful. So it's basically like a rainbow in there right now. So I probably would get mud.
Clean out the pencil sharpener each time if you're going to do it. So it does get messy. So I only have a couple of colors because they get mixed up. And
maybe one day.
Yeah, we do too much to remember to do it. But I have a couple of them in little Ziploc bags that I remembered.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Terry says small bead containers work great for the shavings. Nice. Yep, her question was about the shavings.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right, so we are going to pop that up there. I got 2 extra layers under this sentiment just to give it substantial height without using foam squares.
So pretty. Now, when a lily's closed, it's green, right?
When a lily is closed, yes.
Like these ones, I think they're lilies. So, like when they're, yeah.
It might have a little yellow at the tip. If it's a yellow lily, it might have a little yellow at the tip.
Okay. Now I'm using shaded lilac, which to me always looks periwinkle, but you know. And I think these flowers on the side here that I'm coloring are hydrangeas, but I could be wrong. Let me know. Oh, Amy says she uses the Tim Holtz palettes for hers. Perfect. Another option for storage. I'm all about storage.
Oh, I know.
I just got this cart.
I have one.
I'm loving it. The car was supposed to be it for my new craft room, but I brought it upstairs because I'm not ready to move in yet. So we'll see. Oh, that is so pretty, Melanie.
Thank you. All right.
Look at yours as I sharpen. No more coffee for me. That is very pungent. This is crushed olive. And olive sounds super good right now.
What did you say?
This color is called crushed olive, and I said an olive sounds super good right now. Just saying. I think I forgot this flower. Also, there was one other thing I wanted to say about BetterPress. Oh, if you haven't used BetterPress yet and you have it in your house, try taking it out and just giving it a shot. Melanie and I both have a lot of videos on our channel. We both have playlists as well called BetterPress projects or BetterPress cards, something like that for both of us. And you can I just totally lost. Oh, you can be little instructions for how to use it if you want on our channels.
Absolutely.
So Linda C says, how do you use the shadings? And then Amy kind of answered it for us. She said you mix them with the water, like watercolors, and it becomes paint. So that's really fun.
Okay.
And kind of nice to do as well.
I'll switch gears here and change over.
Okay.
Pressing on something other than BetterPress paper. Which I actually had a question of earlier today from a good friend of mine. She asked me, can we press on other papers other than BetterPress paper? She thought she could only press on BetterPress paper. And the answer is yes, you can press on any kind of paper. Your just results are going to be different. BetterPress paper gives you the absolute best impression. You're going to get the deepest deboss possible. Now, and you're also going to, when you're using BetterPress inks, you're going to want to use water-based colorants for the most part. You can use pencils and different things like that as well. But water-based, like Justine is doing there. But if you want to use your alcohol markers, which I was a colorist with alcohol way before BetterPress came along, and I've been learning watercolor more and more since. And if you want to use your alcohol markers, I've been playing around with different things. And I showed a card as one of my bonus cards on one of my videos at the tail end of the video, and I had a lot of questions about it. So I thought I would share what I did with all of you on here. So I'm going to use Yana's floral celebration plate here. This one has a stencil available for it, which I did use in the video that's linked down below. But this one, what we're going to do is we're going to actually heat emboss it. And we're going to use Copic paper. So this paper is available in the Spellbinder store. It's called Express It Blending Card. So this is the paper that you'll want to use, or it's what I recommend. It's not the only paper you can use for Copics, but it's the one I love the most. And we do now carry it. So it holds up, especially if you're doing something that you're really, really blending a lot. And of course, this one tonight, I'm not going to be doing that with because of time. But this is just, to me, especially if you're doing lots of layers, this card is the best to hold up. So I'm glad that's the one they chose to carry because it's the one I've always used. So I'm going to ink this up with VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and then I'm going to heat emboss with clear. And that will allow me to color with Copic markers.
Love that. I've never tried that yet, Melanie, so I'm going to have to do that now. I don't know why I've never done it, but I just haven't. Probably because of these watercolor pencils.
Yeah, and you're so good at your watercolor too. But I also love it when you stamp and use your, with your regular, I know with clubs and stuff, you do a lot of stamping in regular stamping and coloring with your Copic. So you'll have to do this too. Yeah.
It's all for fun and learning new things. I love it. This one's
the
called...
one that you're Watercoloring is the one that I actually did the Copic coloring on in my sample. That's the one I did in the video. Well, I didn't do it in the video. It was my bonus card at the end of the video that I used this technique on.
Got it.
Mm.
Charman says she loves the expressed paper.
Yes.
So do we.
I may have went a little heavy on this inking here.
Gonna empty my shavings. Amy says, have you tried Memories ink yet, Melanie?
Memories ink. No, I haven't. Is that a pigment ink? I think it is. I don't think I have any of that. I think it's pigment.
Charman said that she's used the Copics with the BetterPress paper and it turned out perfect as long as you don't go near the inner lines because it runs a little. True.
It just soaks
the Copic paper
Yeah.
soaks it in. So your Copics won't last as long. So it just kind of depends on your thing.
Yeah, that's the only reason is it just soaks up your ink. And the ink is so expensive.
I'm not sure what Amy means here. She says, isn't the one they recommend for probably Copics. What I use for my Copics is this one, Memento Black.
Yeah.
It does dry out, but I have re-inkers. I think for 2 re-inkers, it was like $9. And that has made this go a long way. I haven't tried this with my BetterPress yet, though, so I don't know. It might work. It might not. We'll see. Okay. Focus. I feel like I need more green, but it is a very flower heavy.
There isn't a whole lot of green in that plate. There's very, very little green leaves in that plate.
Mm-hmm. Which is fun because you can make it very colorful. I think I already sent off the one I did where I actually made this one on my video. I already sent that in the mail. So. Okay. So Terry has a question. She says this. I'll put on the screen. I have 3 of the backgrounds pressed with the VersaFine ink. Decide to color in purple and blue vibes now. Oh, yeah. Perfect. Okay. Well, I think I'm almost ready for water. This is kind of different having our face and the hands because usually I'm not filming and I make a lot of weird faces sometimes when I'm coloring. I was just doing some Copic coloring and I realized my face was making a really weird face, but I was not filming myself, so that was great. But no one needs to see that. Kind of weird.
Well, luckily I was embossing with white and not black because I forgot the anti-static. I mean, clear and not black. Because I forgot. Anti-static is sitting right here on my desk, but I still forgot it.
I know.
The happy of life.
I call mine the mouse pillow.
The mouse pillow. I got the little Simon Says stamp one. It's really cute.
Oh, poor Andrew picked it up like 2 days ago, and he's like, "What is that?"
I'm going to mute myself so I can heat emboss.
Okie dokie. Okay. Oh, yes. So Gail says, can you repeat how to win the 2 gift cards? We're giving away 2, so I'll put that on the screen there so you can see it. So first, you can comment on this video once it is live, or not after it's live, after we're done live filming. It publishes to Facebook. Let me rephrase. We're giving away 2 gift cards to Spellbinders. First one you can win on YouTube by commenting on the YouTube video after we're done live here. It will publish to my channel as a video, and then you can comment on that for 1 chance. And then for a second chance, you can comment on the BetterPress Babes Facebook group. I'm going to post a picture when we're finished, and you can comment on there, anything at all. You can even just write like hello or heart or I watched the live or whatever it might be. And then that will give you another chance. So just commenting on the video and on the post. And that's all you need to do. And you can do both of them. So you can have 2 chances to win. That's totally fine. Okay. And then let's see. Let's go to a question. Dave has a question. Dave says, does the tape on the back pattern sometimes mess up the ink transfer? Good question. So, not really. You can see here on this one that I did, which was the ink blended, and then the BetterPress plate that I used was Yana's there. I did the tape roll on the back at the beginning of this. I put the tape right in the center. You can barely see just a little bit there, but you can always cover that with the sentiment. I prefer that than chopping off the edges. So to me, it's really not a problem. If you put tape on it, you're going to have some area where it doesn't get tape. You can see here on the bottom, that's where my tape was, but that's totally fine because it's just a very small area and there is a lot of white going on in this card. So to me, it's totally fine. Okay, and then Charmaine says, I have switched to using the Sizzix Grand Sticky Mat on the plate instead of using the tape to hold the paper. It's great. Yes, people have used that. And that works for them. So that's good. Yes, Spellbinders is actually doing the gift cards, not us this time. So thank you to Spellbinders for those 2 gift cards for us to give away. And thank you, Lynn. Awesome. Okay, I'm going in with Salty Ocean. This is one of my favorite blue Distress Oxides. It's the same color that I used here when I used the Yana's plate. So I love the fact that these watercolors coordinate with the inks. That is chef's kiss perfect.
My answer is the same, Justine. I had my tape right here, and I didn't have any problem with my transfer of ink right there. Mm-hmm. And using the Copic paper, of course, I did not get an impression from the BetterPress, but because I heat embossed, I did get the raised impression of the plate.
Yep.
So that's the nice thing about heat embossing for the Copics is you still get detail because you heat embossed it. So instead of debossed, it's embossed. So it's nice to have, still you have a texture to your paper. So it's like win-win.
We love a textured card. Charmaine, not Charmaine. Got it. Thank you. I'm so sorry for mispronouncing it. I do appreciate when people tell me if things are mispronounced because otherwise I'll have it in my head the wrong way. So thank you.
Let's see.
I think I'm ready for water. Okay. So I'm using the water brush pen from Spellbinders. So when I'm doing that, sometimes I will have like a little blob of water on the side. just so I can kind of use it as a pool. So I don't like to have a big glass or bowl on my desk. I will just use my Spellbinders Mighty Mister and just spray a little pool for me to work from.
I do the same thing.
So there's my pool. Now, a lot of people ask about the water brush and how much water comes out of the brush. If you just kind of use it and you're moving it around and not squeezing it, it's not going to be too much water. If you are holding it tight and you're pressing on it, you can see here, I'll press it and squeeze it and you'll see the water that comes out. Ready? Water's coming out. So, you know, just be gentle. You'll be fine. Okay. Jonetta says, can we get a close-up before the water brush? Yes. So there's a close-up. I'll hold it there. I haven't colored everything. I've left some things white on the tips because that helps the highlight stay when I add the water. So hopefully that can kind of be seen. Okay. Time for water. When I'm watercoloring, what was that?
Magic time.
Okay. So when I'm watercoloring with flowers, I like to start at the light spot and go into the color. So I'll show you on this one first. I'm starting by the white area and just kind of wiggling it. And then all of a sudden the color starts to activate. You can kind of see there. And I'll kind of clean my brush off with my towel, start into the white, into the color. If you go the other direction, I'll show you what that looks like on the back. Now I have a scrap. Gotta have a scrap somewhere, don't I? Maybe, oh my. Things are just piled just so in here. I'll grab it.
Welcome to the world.
No avalanche, so it was a win. Okay. Okay. So if I start from the white and go into the color, you can see the color stays over there. Some of it will kind of fall and go toward where I started. But if I start in the color, I don't know if that's really demoing it very good, but we're trying. And of course it kicked my hands out again. Don't know why that keeps happening.
I need to get a type of camera and zoom. I can't zoom my phone. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why we have that.
Just get my new studio eventually. I'll get some sort of camera that can zoom.
Yes. Fancy pantsy ladies, then that's what we'll be. For now, this is just fine.
There's no fancy pants here.
Nope. Oh, these pencils just come to life with the water. It's amazing. And if watercolors is not your thing, but you want your distress colors to match, you can get the crayons. Tim Holtz has distress crayons as well.
I've never used the distress crayons.
So, and I only have 3. Me either, but I've heard good things about them from many people. So it's an option. Let us know if you're crafting with us, or maybe you're just watching.
I want to know what you're doing.
I know some people are watching from Australia, like Caitlin, and it's already Friday over there. So good morning, Australian watchers.
No, Amy, it doesn't affect it at all once it's melted. Yeah, it just gives you a nice little outline.
When Melanie heat embossed it, it's like it melts that powdery plastic and like this powder, and it just becomes a plastic at that point. So it's not going to move unless you added heat. Then it might melt again.
And I'm not doing any fancy color in this time. This is just a simple color. Just, I'm not using more than 2 colors here.
Mm-hmm. That's my favorite way to Copic color. No stress, just coloring, having fun. I don't know. I'm amazed at what some people can do with Copics. You're one of them. You're such an artist with the Copics, but I'm not there. That's okay. Okay, here's of the flower.
Oh, it's pretty.
Tracy says she's crafting here, watching, doing some design work. Yep. So you click on Tracy's comment, you'll see Tracy's channel. You can subscribe to Tracy too.
Yes.
Catherine says it's 11:40 South Australia, foiling as she watches. Awesome.
Catherine.
Lisa says she's watercoloring right now.
Neat.
And
awesome.
Are watching and learning. Perfect.
Love it. Love it. That's so great.
Catherine, are you hot foiling or are you toner foiling? Curious. Melanie, have you tried your toner foil yet?
I don't own any toner foil. I don't own any toner stuff. I only own a pink mink. I am tonerless.
I could send you some crafty critter stuff. I gotta send you crafty critter stuff.
Okay. I am tonerless.
Oh, girl. Yeah, I gotta get you set up.
I bought the pink mink, and when you do the reverse foiling stuff, and I'm like, I'm gonna get me a pink mink. It'll be so easy. And then I was like, didn't get anything toner wise.
Pink and Main's also another good one to get things from for toner foiling. Ooh. Someone asked, would we rather hot foil or toner foil? I don't know. They're kind of different. Both of them are super shiny. For ease, I would say the hot foiling is a little harder to learn. Toner foiling, you get kind of immediate results when you first start playing around with it. It's a lot easier to learn the toner foil. Plus, with the toner foil, you can print anything you want on a toner printer, and you can have anything foiled. So,
Nancy.
Ooh, hi, Nancy.
Nancy's in the house.
Amy says hot foil. And we're talking about foiling, Nancy. Fun for you to join.
Foil right as you walk in.
And again, if you want, you can click on Nancy's comment there, and you can subscribe to Nancy too. She has tons and tons of videos on hot foiling.
Earlier, when someone was asking about buying a glimmer machine. She wasn't sure, And I was like, well, there's plenty of knowledge out there. I know where you need to go.
Yes.
So.
And then also on Facebook, there's the Foiling Snobs Club on Facebook. And that gives you tons of information. There's guides on there. We have moderators, and there's people there to help with that. So that was started by Nancy and Tracy. So they are super good at answering questions. Yes.
They are both in the house. And Nancy came in right at the right time, right after I admitted that I own no toner foil.
Oh, don't worry, Nancy and Tracy. I'll send her some crafty critter stuff.
I own a pink mink, Nancy, and no toner. Anything.
Well, that's a start. My pink mink is right there, sitting right next to my glimmer.
It's pretty. I mean, the pink mink is pretty to look at.
Yeah.
Why is it that when we come live, I always confess it myself? I mean, I tell on myself. We need to hook Melanie up.
Amen.
I come on here and all my friends are here, and then I confess. It's like...
It's a safe place, Melanie.
I guess it's like everybody's here, and I can myself tell the truth.
Ooh, these purples are coming to life. I'm going to put this up by the camera so you can see the difference on the water side and the regular side.
Oh, yeah. Look at that. Now, do you push really hard with those pencils when you're coloring?
I'd say so, yeah, but you don't have to. The more you press, the more color you get. So Dave says, do Brushmaster Pro markers play nice with the BetterPress ink?
Nancy, I have no foil, period, for the mink. Or toner or anything. I'll
send you some.
I own a pink mink, period. That's it.
Melanie, do you know the answer to the question?
I don't, because I don't know that type of marker.
Yeah.
Brushmaster Pro. Is that alcohol?
If it's alcohol, I'd be careful. If it's water-based, you're good.
Nancy, send your address now. I'm going to get Happy Mail right now. We'll go in the mail tomorrow.
Crafty Maker Envy says, sorry, late. Watching before and after. Love my BetterPress. Got it for Christmas. Woohoo!
Thank you, Nancy.
You got your BetterPress for Christmas. You gotta bust it out of the package right now. If you're watching us and you haven't opened it and you got it for Christmas, today's the day. Open it.
You guys better open those BetterPresses up now. It's easy.
Okay. What else? Oh, package will go in the mail tomorrow. Oh, Nancy's so sweet. Oh, funny. Okay. Is it bad I joined the BetterPress Club last July but didn't get the BetterPress machine until December? Bad. FOMO for sure. That happens all the time.
The glimmer machine. She's probably been glimmering them, right? Carla. Yes. Open it up. And then come into the BetterPress Babes group and let us walk you through it. We will take care of you.
Look at what Nancy said.
Gateway drug to glimmer foiling. Yes.
Come join us.
Huge happy family.
So happy. Oh my goodness.
One huge happy family.
Oh, funny. Yeah, BetterPress is easy. You're right, Tracy.
I'm totally not even thinking about what I'm doing. I'm just having fun.
It can be very daunting, though, having something like the BetterPress and not opening it, and then you look at it and you're just sort of waiting, and then you're like, well, now I really don't know what to do.
Then everyone starts stepping up their stuff. You know, It's no longer just they're pressing. They're like doing all this other stuff with it too. And I can see how people can get nervous. But honestly, just pressing and just starting and just making simple first. I mean, it's so simple, guys. Then you can step up later.
Yeah.
Then you add your other stuff that you already have to it, and you just play. Just play.
Yeah. And who cares if your first couple presses turn out horribly? Who cares? Just keep making. It doesn't matter.
Oh, no. Now they're telling me I have to be on Come Foil with me.
Yeah, that'd be so fun.
BetterPress is like stamping, but easier, way easier than stamping. Way. I mean, I just stamped this, right? This was just stamping. That's all this was stamping with the BetterPress. That's all this was. Stamping, I used a regular stamp pad. I used a Versa pad, Versa ink, and just stamped it. That's all I did. Easy.
Good. Terry says Nancy's gonna get Melanie hooked. For sure. Nancy got me hooked.
Oh boy. Oh boy. I can see it now. They're gonna make fun of me while I'm learning. I guess if your boyfriend can do it, I can do it, right?
Yes. Yes.
I can definitely do it. I have no doubt.
You can. You're very capable.
Do I get a foiling snob sticker too for my mink?
I have 2 extras. I'm going to send them to you. I have 2 extras on hand. I have one on my sidekick. And then I have one on my pink mink. And I have 2 extras, so I don't know. You got
I'm the new moderator, so I get to get broken in.
Oh my goodness. Nancy's cracking me up. Steve with the giant hands. Oh, funny.
That was such a great live. That was so fun.
That was super fun. I tried to craft and moderate for them, but I ended up just having way too much fun in the chat and not really crafting. Oh, I was also supposed to be cleaning at the same time. Didn't happen. Nope. Nope. Oh, well. Oh, funny. As Caitlin says she loves her foiling snob stickers. Sorry, I'm trying to craft and like pop our comments on. It's kind of fun to see comments up on the screen with us. I think we really appreciate everyone who's here, not just our common friends. So if you're joining us for the first time, we're so happy to have you here.
Absolutely.
Or if you're watching the replay, I know today is Holy Thursday, so I know a lot of people are not even crafting today. They're thinking more religious stuff, which is totally cool and probably what I should be doing, honestly. But yeah, catch the replay. So if you got to go early, that's okay. We're just going to keep going. We've been going for 1 hour and 20 minutes, Melanie. So
I know.
0 finished cards.
I have a finished card. What's wrong with you, Justine?
Well, you do. I don't. I have 3 in the making. We'll get there.
6 minutes, Justine. 6 minutes till an hour and a half.
Yeah. I think I would have to zip my lip if that was going to happen.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
You're hilarious.
It's so fun crafting with you and
checking the
comments. Okay. Oh my goodness. Dave, you're hilarious. BetterPress and Glimmer is like peas and carrots.
Crafty Maker NV, Nevada. Is that Nevada? I'm so glad you're enjoying the group.
Yes.
And
nice nails. Thanks, Mom.
Check out the thumb. Check
the
out
thumb.
The thumb.
Bam. The thumb is dark. Bam, there's that thumb. But I went purple because, I made my purple BetterPress ink. If you weren't here at the beginning, I made my DIY ink pad. I made a purple. So if you missed that, check out the beginning of the video.
That was awesome. That was awesome.
We have a purple. Finally, we have a purple. I'm so excited. I'm done coloring now.
I'm not planning on finishing this card in this video, guys. I'm just going to color the rest of it. Yeah. I can finish this card later.
Well, you could. You could just put it on the group later if you want.
I'm just playing. I like my coloring. It's so relaxing. It's probably completely boring for y'all.
Well, I guess that's why we're chatting.
I haven't colored in so long.
At least people are saying that they're learning things. So wonderful.
Yeah. That's
I'm so glad you're learning. We're all about learning. Which is why I'm telling you, if you haven't opened your BetterPress, you gotta. Who cares if you make a mistake here or there? You get ink on your fingers, ink on your platen. Who cares? Just craft. It doesn't matter.
And you're gonna get ink on the BetterPress. That's just part of it.
Yep.
You're gonna get ink on the BetterPress, the stain stuff. It's okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna
I'll show you. I'll show you mine. I press a lot. You can see my platen is dirty. Now I haven't cleaned this plate off yet because we're on the live, but I'll show you how, this white here is what it looked like before I started. And you can see it's pretty dark.
Mine looks the same.
Spellbinders, if you're watching, we need a black platen. Melanie and I were talking about that before. Just saying, but who cares? If this is dirty, who cares? You can still make fun things. So there you go. Just saying. Throwing my hands up. It is very true. Nancy said it's almost mistake proof. That is so true. It is easier than the glimmer. It's easier than toner foiling. It's arguably easier than stamping because you really don't have to sit there and there's no rocking. It's easy peasy. You can do it.
The only time I've had trouble with the BetterPress is when I don't completely dry the cleanser off the plate. If you're getting any kind of smudges or anything on your pressing, it's probably because you've cleaned the plate with the archival cleaner or whatever cleaner you're using, and you didn't completely dry your plate. Like maybe, and if you're having that, use like a paper towel after you've cleaned it with the cleanser. Yeah, use your microfiber cloth and then maybe even a paper towel just to blot it. Make sure there's no moisture because that can mess with the next press. But that's really the only time is when I've just been running stuff through over and over again, and then I start seeing smudges, and it's always because I didn't take enough time. So that's the only time I've ever had a problem. And that's usually that's just my impatience.
And that's okay.
Yeah, when I figured out what was wrong.
It is well loved. That's very true.
Yes. It was frustrating until I figured out what I was doing. That's why I share it with y'all. So you can't have the same problem.
Okay, I'm going to use this sentiment from Yana's BetterPress sentiments that says, "Happy Mother's Day to the woman who does it all. Love you, Mom." Or I'm blessed to call you Mom. I promise I can read. I think I will add on top of that a Mother's Day sentiment. Oh no, am I out of Mother's Day? bummer. It looks like I'm going to have to press again. Oh, we're so sad. So sad.
Well, for those people that came, you can press now.
I think I'll need another one for in there too. Maybe I'll use the anniversary one from Yana. That one's beautiful, but it's a little long. Options. Maybe we'll make a Father's Day card. Boys like flowers too, so just saying. Okay, I'm going to make some sentiments now because I thought I had that all ready to go, but turns out I used a bunch of Father's Day cards recently, so I'm a little low on the Father's Day cards.
I don't know if I believe that. I have insider information.
Believe what?
That you're low on Father's Day cards.
What?
I have insider information.
Oh, Father's Day sentiments. That's right.
Oh, sentiments. I was going to say Father's Day cards. You have 2 baskets of Mother's Day and Father's Day cards. I'm telling you.
I do. But I make them for the boutique because I got to support my crafty addiction here. So it's one way to do it. Lisa says we're getting too giddy.
Well, that's what's so fun. Right? That's what's so fun. I know it's getting late.
It is getting late, but we're just going to keep her plowing through. There's Anna's sentiments if I can only find the press place now.
You have to finish a card at least. 1 card at least. Right, Justine?
1? Okay.
You have to at least.
I can do that. I need sentiments though. Okay.
And then
okay, so I think I'll do
Facebook with all the other ones because you know she can.
True.
Shame on me. Why is it shame on me? Why did you say shame on me? That's not nice. What did I do?
Love Lisa.
You love Lisa.
Well, we do.
For anyone that doesn't know, Lisa's one of my best friends. Yes, it does.
That's
crafty. It does. Pressing. It's wonderful. You can put it on your plate too and cover your plate so it doesn't get so inky.
Yep. Nancy does that. I've been watching her videos, watching you. I've just been a busy beaver. I don't know why I say that so much, but I do. So, okay. Mother's Day.
Michelle, what has you on the fence? I'm curious.
Yes, tell us.
Do you have any questions or concerns?
Yes. What's is stopping you? Probably can help you. Okay, I'm using this scrap of paper to press my sentiment.
This is such a springy plate. This plate, to be honest.
It is so cute. I have not stenciled that one yet. Have you? You've done stencil. I saw your video. What am I even asking you about?
That's on the video. Yep. It is fun. And I use that Celebrate plate on top of it because the Celebrate coordinates with this one. So I use this Celebrate. I've got so many tools. I bought a foil press and barely use it. Oh. Are there any ink hacks? Ink hacks. Like other inks you can use, do you mean, with the BetterPress, so you don't have to buy so much? Or what do you mean by ink hacks? Because there are things.
Blending. Sitting here rolling and rolling and rolling.
You can use a lot of inks with the BetterPress. Some come out clearer than others. The BetterPress inks are specially made for the BetterPress to give you a really crisp image. But if you have hybrid inks, those work as well. Some of your pigment inks work real well. Like tonight, I used the pigment ink, and then your oxide inks can work with your BetterPress. And I know some people use dye-based inks too. I haven't personally used dye-based inks just because I know the makeup of them. I've seen people use dye-based inks, and sometimes if you zoom in on them, sometimes you can see that they're a little more grainier. And I think that's just because they're water-based and they kind of bubble up on the plate. The plate has this coating on it, and so it kind of needs a thicker. Yeah, Nancy Stamps. Yeah, saying that the distress ink is just regular distress ink is a dye-based ink, so it's going to be water-based, and it's just going to kind of bead up on your plate. So a thicker ink is better. So your pigments, your archival is the closest thing to BetterPress ink. So you can get away with using a lot of what you probably already have. It's definitely fun to practice and play with what you already have. And it comes with a black one, so you already have your black. Anytime you have questions, feel free to ask in the group too, or ask either of us individually. So we can always help if you have questions about anything.
Yes. I'm going to use my purple for my sentiment because why not? DIY purple BetterPress ink. Here I go.
That's so cool that you did that.
I love purple, so I just got to do it. And if I'm making Mother's Day cards, I mean, I already have my mom's Mother's Day card done. And I used the Pajama Crafters stamps for that because Yorkie stamp. That's why. And we're Yorkie people, so had to do it. If you haven't checked out Pajama Crafters, you're going to want to. I'll link that in the description, or the comment of the description after we're done, just so you can check it out. Small business, American owned, veteran owned. Amazing. And the owners are the sweetest people. There's my purple BetterPress sentiment. Woohoo. Loving it.
Awesome.
Just have to die cut those out. Do I need anything else though? Because I'm pressing, so I might as well keep going. Mother's Day. I think I'm good. I think we're good. Rarely do I just take out my BetterPress and press 2 sentiments and then go back to doing what I was doing, but that's what happens when you're live. Things are happening live and in person. Okay. Let's see. Terry says, how about metallic inks? What do you think, Melanie?
Well, metallic inks usually are pigment, so yes. If they're squishy, I wouldn't push hard. Gently.
Right.
Tap.
You don't want like a pool.
Any kind of squishy pads. Felt pads are better than the squishy ones. But yeah, your pigments are all usually squishy. So especially metallics. So just tap, tap, tap.
Gotta show off my sticker.
I'm going to have
Okay.
one soon. I'm going to have one soon.
Okay. Silver paper. Melanie, you got that from Spellbinders, I assume?
I'm not going to lie. I did not.
Okay.
The one I put earlier was not Spellbinders paper. It was actually Heartfelt Creations paper from a long time ago, but I don't know if they are still selling it or not. Spellbinders paper actually is foiled on both sides. And that was foiled only on one side. So that's the difference. That's the only difference.
I just bought Lawn Fun silver paper too, because I needed silver paper right now. And my craft supplies shop is lame, honestly. I love them, but they don't sell enough Spellbinder stuff. I'm just saying. They do sell Lawn Fun, which I like as well. Again, it's one-sided 5 sheets for, I think it was $9. So, it's silver paper, so it is a little more expensive.
I've also been getting some of my paper from Your Paper Insider, which is a subscription-based. It's a quarterly subscription-based paper company, and you get like a magic box of paper every quarter. And they just started sending them to me to play with, and they're a lot of fun too, if you like really pretty papers.
Which we do. We love. So Melanie just put a video out.
Yeah, I have a couple videos over on my channel about that if you want to check it out.
Yep. Gotta check that out. And then let's see. Jealous of the sticker. Oh. Ooh. There it is. So there's my pretty sentiment all cut out. So pretty. Okay. Tracy's giving us a lovely tip. She said Lisa Horton Crafts Cloud 9 ink looks great on black cardstock when you BetterPress with it.
Ooh,
awesome.
I don't have any of Lisa Horton's inks.
I don't either, but
there's so much out there. I have used the Claire inks. Yes, I have used the VersaFine Claire inks. Those are good. Even Santa used it on my channel. True story. If you've not seen Santa Craft, you haven't seen my channel. So Santa earlier tonight asked me if it was July yet, because he wants to do Santa in July. People are wondering, what is she talking about?
Yeah, who is that?
You have to check it out.
I love the videos with Randy are so fun. My husband and I watch them, and he just loves Randy, so that's fun. Okay.
And Nancy, my husband, loves that your boyfriend has the beard. So Justine's husband has too. So it's like something's going on here. All of our dudes have beards. Huh?
Andrew's is probably about this long.
Yeah. They all have the long beards.
Yeah. That's where we're at. Okay, I'm going to put that one inside. I don't often do the inside sentiments, but I don't know. I saw Santa first time.
Oh,
yes.
that's awesome.
Good tip from Nancy. Spongy pads are too loose. Got to be gentle with the BetterPress. Gentle. Yes.
Tap, tap, tap.
Oh, Catherine's got a beard too. Beards are better. Okay, I gotta focus on the cards now. Okay, so I'm gonna cut down this little one. Oh,
focus. Yes.
Or should I use? Maybe I should use one of my dies. We're gonna use one of the dies from the arch collection. That way I know it's going to be straight. I love the nesting dies. Anytime Spellbinders comes out with some, I need to have them because
those arches.
These are the arches. I have the circles. My sister-in-law got me the circles for Christmas. I can't tell you how many times I've used these. If you've looked at some of my cards, you know I love the circles. And it's not like that's a new thing from Spellbinders either. It's just something I didn't have in my stash, which thankfully my sister-in-law fixed. Surely yours has a short beard too. Maybe there's a correlation between beards and crafting.
Men with beards.
Oh my goodness, what if we had a collection with beards?
Oh, wow.
That's not in my schedule right now, but who knows?
I wonder if it would sell, though.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Who knows? I'm going to use my die cut machine. I'm going to use my Evolution. It's plugged in, so I'm going to mute myself because it's loud.
I have some really fancy ones. Is our volume still working? It's so quiet.
Yes, I just muted myself because
I was going to say it's so quiet.
I use my electric die cutting machine. Oh, it went too small. Okay, well, it's still nice, but I feel like that was too small. Okay. The show must go on. Oh, I forgot to watercolor these flowers. Okay, we're going to go back to watercoloring. Maybe we'll pull out the Ulta new ones. Just for fun.
Hint, hint. Sponsor next month. Hint, hint. Just saying.
I wasn't going to say it, but you did. I didn't want to spoil your surprise.
Got a big announcement, too. Gotta wait. Gotta wait.
It's really fun that other companies, not just Spellbinders, but other companies are coming out with more and more things for the BetterPress. It just is exciting to see the industry grow. We love that for everybody involved. This is Tide Blue. My first machine was the Spellbinders Wizard.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Not yet, Nancy. I'm alive, girl. I will send it. I promise.
Once we're done.
Amy, the hint was, what is Justine coloring with? Yeah, sponsor next month.
Just saying. Nestables, yes, we love the Nestables. What was Dave's great idea? Did I miss that? Sign the inside of cards. Figure it's a dark card. Totally. I think a lot of the times the inside of the card for card makers, it's kind of like either you do or you don't. I really don't often, but when I have sentiments like this one that Yana came out with that has a lot of like very heartfelt things, to me that is really nice to put in the inside of cards. So it's going to happen today.
I love how Yana Yana uses those even on the outside of cards. She is so good about lining up and perfectly displaying her sentiments on the fronts of her cards. They're just always so pristine. It's so classy. I just love that, the way she designs like that.
Mm-hmm. So true. I've been a Yana fan for many years now.
I stalk her channel. Well, I do. She's a channel I watch.
Oh, we know, Lisa. Don't worry. We need more BetterPress plates. Yes. Well, Spellbinders isn't the only company. Like we said before, there's LDRS, there's Altenew, there's Pink Fresh. Where else, Melanie? I can't think of anything right now. Hero Arts.
Is actually, I think they just came out with their second one.
Yep. So lots of fun to have. And other companies are working on it too. I've had people who are owners or people who are working with like the marketing and saying, we are making that.
They're thinking about it. Because we've been trying to talk to companies about sponsorships, trying to get them, from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. And people are working on it. So it's just, to me, excellent news for the card world, because that means, real businesses are putting their money and efforts into making this. It's not going anywhere. So again, if you have your machine in your closet, on your shelf, pull it out. Let's play right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do it. So funny. I've not been showing colors. I'm sorry. This is moss.
Let's see. There are so many colors on this piece of paper. Let me hold this up to you. I don't think I've used this many colors on a background ever.
Ooh,
there are so many different flowers and types of leaves on this. I have no idea where I'm going with this.
Yeah.
But it's a very springy.
Mm-hmm. Right. Oh, Tracy has a great hint. When I batch cards, sympathy birthday, I always finish the inside of the cards too. Definitely. It's easy when you do them all together. We love batching. Great tip, Nancy. Not Nancy, Tracy. I'm sorry. Reading Tracy's name in the comments too. This Altenew Moonlit Violet is very close to the BetterPress purple that I made. So that is neat to see. Okay, that was pretty quick to watercolor. Now I need to do the watering. Water my first. And of course, I have foam sticking, and my watch is magnetic, sticking to everything. So fun. Okay. Nancy says she never does the inside. That's okay. You can write whatever you want then.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, Charmin. Peggy, what is
a blonde moment over here?
Nancy, I don't do many of my cards either, insides. So, Crafters home event twice a year.
Yes. Nancy or Tracy says it's okay. I answer. See her, Nancy. Sorry.
What now?
Well, before I said Tracy, or said Nancy, but I meant Tracy. But then Tracy said it's okay. Answer to anything. Nancy, Tracy, LOL.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, Peggy said the Maker Mania happens twice a year. UK, US, Canada. Interesting.
I haven't seen it before. Are you in the UK?
Me either.
Yeah, I haven't heard of that before.
If you are, you're up late. Or early, I guess. Maybe early. What time is it? Yeah, maybe. Responsibly priced. We love that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not getting as much blending happening with my Altenew watercolor. For whatever reason today, it's just not moving. I am using watercolor paper.
You didn't press it on BetterPress?
Yeah, I checked the back because I was like, wait a minute. Did I do that?
Yeah.
No.
Because watercolors definitely move better on watercolor paper than BetterPress paper. For anyone that's wondering what we're talking about.
Right. Right. Oh, fun. Wendy says that the Spellbinders apron was part of the VIP gift for going to the Makers Mania. Awesome. 3-day online. Well, speaking of 3-day online, I know a lot of people have been messaging me today and yesterday about the Weekender event, which if you know, maybe you click the link and it's not working. I'm still waiting on a really good answer. I haven't got one yet about signups and everything. Right now it's closed. I don't know if they're going to open it up or not. I haven't got an answer yet. I will have an answer. I'll post it on the makers group, the Spellbinder Maker Facebook group, and I'll probably put it on Babes too, because why not? But I don't have an answer. I'm sorry. I don't know. They probably are sold out. I'm sorry to say, but I don't know yet. So I won't say that yet, but I'm thinking that's what's going on. So if you got your ticket, super. I will be there. I am going to be live on that. So that is going to be super fun. I'm very, very, very excited.
For you.
Oh, thank you. I feel very honored too, because the people who are doing it with me, I'm just like, whoa, these are some of my crafting. I don't know what to even call them.
You're getting close to completing a card. I see it. You're almost there.
I am. I'm so close. So close.
I have no plan for the end of this card. What do y'all think for the end of this card? I colored the background. I did not think I'd finish it in this video. So what are y'all thinking?
It's so pretty. Part of me says don't even cover it up because it's so pretty. That's how I feel about this.
Just put a sentiment on it. Call it done.
I know. It's so nice. Oh, that covers way too much. I'm still just debating about
everything.
I'm
excited for you, Lisa, learning the new BetterPress.
Yeah.
Maybe back it in black and cut with an arch. Cut this with the arch and then put black behind it. Pretty idea. That would be cool, especially since it's designed and embossing. I've never done a card. I'm gonna have to look that up. Every time I make a new card with the BetterPress, I do the reveal. It's an aha moment. Yes.
Love that. So satisfying, isn't it? Amazing.
Frame, like I did with Yana's plate. An inner frame.
Reading the comments, sorry.
What?
I have all sorts of ideas. That's just like crazy in my head right now. Okay. I think we're going to trim. My BetterPress plate cut down. That black would look good on top too. Okay.
Bold.
I've been doing a lot with blacks recently. I think that the black paper is super dramatic, and I love that look. So I've been grabbing black and cutting a lot of black for the matting layers. I've been going through a lot of black paper. But they always make more paper, thankfully. Shirley, you got to use it. She says she's never used her BetterPress. You got to do it.
Oh. No. Got to get it out.
Got to play around. And again, if it is horrible the first time, it's okay. Just make it. It's really... I'm hesitant to say foolproof because if it doesn't work out, I don't want you to feel like you're like foolish, but it is very simple to use. And if you mess up, maybe you'll mess up a couple times, but you'll get it and it'll be amazing. I just know it. Now I had card bases cut and folded. So prepared. And here we go. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Gary Olson. That's my dad. Thanks, Dad. We have amazing parents.
Folder for the background, but I think it might be too bold. So do y'all think too bold or more subtle? If I do the arch, the mirrored arch with the flowers, and then put it on one of these. I'm thinking it needs to be more subtle for the background. Can't see the first one. Let's see. I don't know if you can. It's the new one, the Luxe backdrop. Let's see if I can.
That one's cool because it has a die that comes with it.
Yeah, this one is cool because it has the die. But this one is more geometric and it's busier. So that's why I thought maybe this one came with the Mirrored Arch collection. But I'm thinking it's too busy for the busy flowers, and that maybe just something subtle would be pretty for the
Penny
background.
says subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, it's going to be black, so it would be just a subtle detail. So it's not flat paper. That's what I was thinking.
Do you know the answer to this question that Terry has here on the screen?
Is that mixed media work for BetterPress? Does it have an impression? I don't. Mixed media paper. I don't know the answer to that.
Mixed media. Yeah, I have heard of people using that one because really the thicker the paper, the more impression you're going to get. It just kind of depends on the paper thickness. So again, play around. Find out. Okay. Yes. Gary's my dad.
See, thanks again, and I will send you my address, I promise.
Crafty Maker says she went to a retreat. And she had fun with her BetterPress. Shirley says she's got to get in the mood. Get in the mood. Well, watch a few videos online. There's tons of videos on YouTube. And I bet after a couple, you'll be wanting to pull it out. We'll enable you. Again, Spellbinders has some good sales going on right now. Oh, bye, Nancy. Thanks for joining. Some other things. Some sales. There's 4 items that are BetterPress right now on the clearance on the Spellbinders website under the fresh picked clearance. And then there's a free exclusive die set that is right now an option when you buy $75 worth of product, which is super duper easy to do, we know. And then there's a $75 surprise box right now. And if you've got the surprise box, let me know in the comments what was in it. I still don't know. I've never got one myself. I know that on the website it says it comes with 2 card kits. Yeah, 2 card kits, dies, stamps, embellishments, and more is what the website says. But it's almost $300 value, and they're selling it for $75, so pretty good if you ask me. Let's see if there's any more questions. You and Melanie are fantastic together. Oh, thank you, Lisa. We love each other. Going to a crop to support cancer. Ladies want me to bring the BetterPress, show them how it works. I'll be the teacher. You go, girl. That's going to be awesome, Joan. Good for you.
Is there anyone out there that lives in driving distance of Nashville that wants to go to it's not a crop, wants to go to a retreat, a whole bunch of classes in the end of May? I'm going. I could use a roommate.
That'd be fun. Minnesota's a little far away.
I know. I've already asked you.
No, and end of May is graduation and such for school for me, so I'm still hoping I can bring back kindergarten graduation. It was taken away, I think COVID years when they stopped doing it at our school, and I love it. They accomplished so much in kindergarten, and I think we should have a little celebration. So I'm going to cross my fingers and hope for that again. Oh, Amy says, love the turquoise you're matting with, Justine. That is Spellbinders teal. I will quick grab the name of that if I can get my act together. But it is teal topaz. So that matches the BetterPress ink teal topaz.
That's neat, Shirley. Not too far. I'm about 3.5 hours away. I believe it's called the Nashville Craft Retreat.
Okay.
Hit me up on Facebook. Just message me on Facebook. We'll talk.
Okay. Putting my sentiment on. Ooh, should I put... I'm going to die cut out a center for this since these mirrored arch, it all goes together here. So I'm thinking that is a good size. I'll use the lighter teal. Spellbinders has two teals. They have this lighter one and then they have the darker one. I'm going to cheat and do die cutting in the middle of this. And then I can use the background for a frame later. And no one will be the wiser. Except y'all watching. Where are you at, Melanie, is what Amy says.
Hotlanta. Melanie Smith is my Facebook name.
Charmaine, you can tag those dies. Yes, they're already in the description right now. You just need to click the mirrored arch link in the description.
You can also find me in the BetterPress Babes Facebook group.
Yeah.
Yeah. Justine and I are both moderators over there, so you can easily find me.
Yeah, we started it in Labor Day weekend of last year, and it's been popping ever since.
It's popping.
It's popping.
Numbers pretty soon.
Yeah. So exciting. Make sure that you subscribe to Melanie's channel. I have that linked in the description. So you can click it and it's super duper easy for you to do. And if you're liking the live, go ahead and hit the like button. That definitely helps. And subscribe to me. Next month, we're going to be over on Melanie's channel for our BetterPress Babes live event. We're going to do one a month. So we rotate. We're always doing a giveaway, so make sure you join us every month because we're going to give away something. We do giveaways on the Facebook group too, so be sure to join the Facebook group. I also have that linked in the description for you. Try to make it easy peasy for you. Okay. Yeah, timber is right. My press plate that I have not cleaned yet just fell on my floor. Love that for me. But the good news is it's not falling on the carpet because I have a mat down. Not that I really like this carpet anyway, but, you know, it's fine. Previous owner thought that gray would go really, really well with swamp green. Or if we're talking distress colors, crushed olive.
Ooh.
Getting a little sassy tonight.
Well, that's awesome, Shirley. That's awesome.
Perfect.
You just need to send me a friend request on Facebook.
Melanie and I are pretty active on the Facebook group. We're there kind of all the time. So if you have questions, you can always ask for help there. We can help. We have a lot of people that are part of the group that are very helpful too and knowledgeable. So join us. It'll be great. Okay, I'm going to do this in the inside of the card. Let's see. I'll use my glue, my liquid glue, to put it in the inside. And we'll have that all set. My inside of my card. Some people like the inside decorated too because they kind of get weird about what to write in cards. And if that's you, you just have to Google it. This is the millennial telling you, you got to Google it. So if you don't know what to write in like a sympathy card or a baby card, Google, what do I write in a baby card? And pages and pages of things you can write will pop up and you'll have just the right thing to say. Or you can fill it with a big sentiment and then have less room. And there you go. Personally, I like to write a book. So
I would never have thought that you wouldn't have had anything to say, honey.
I know. I just sent a letter to my friend who was my college roommate, my maid of honor. I love her. But I wrote her a card and I thought I better go 5 by 7 because I got a lot to say.
Okay, yeah. A good question here. Crafty Maker, Nevada. Do you have a favorite cleaner for your BetterPress? Okay, I'm plugging myself here.
Go for it.
LDRS Creative Extreme Clean is my favorite. Archival Cleaner is what is recommended. It works well also. It's a little bit cheaper. LDRS Creative Extreme Clean, for some reason, I don't know why, but it works a little bit better. It's all still going to stain some, but this one does work a little better. And I can get you a 15% discount on anything regularly priced at LDRS Creative by using coupon code Melanie15. So just keep that in your pocket in case you ever want to get BetterPress stuff or anything else over there. So that's what I use and I love it. There we go. I plugged my little plug. Now help me. I think this one's
the cleaner that I'm going to do is going to be the LDRS one. I still have a lot left in this. I don't know how. I press it all the time.
Did you get an LDRS one?
No, but I need to. I still need to do an order, but for sure I'm using your code because why not get 15% off?
I don't know why it's different, but it's a different color. See, at first I thought they were going to be the exact same because look at the bottles. Look at the bottles. They are a little different. One's a little taller than the other, and I thought these are going to be exactly the same thing. But this one is actually a different color. They got the same spongy tops, but I thought for sure they were going to be identical. And it is a little different. I don't know why, but it is. And the bottles are a little different also. So they're not exactly manufactured the same. I thought they were going to be, though, when I saw the way this was labeled. But I see a difference in it. So I don't know. You can't go wrong with either of them, though, honestly. So this one you can get at Spellbinders, and this one you can get at LDRS Creative. So either one of those. I think I'm going to go with this one instead. Me too, Amy, but it is what it is. It gets it cleaner than other stuff.
Yeah.
This one was too big.
Good night, Tracy.
Bye, Trace.
Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous.
This one was too big.
Joan says, make hay cleaner.
It needs to be more subtle. More subtle than what? I'm going to put a piece of silver behind this and behind this. So there will be a break.
Yeah.
Does the Gina K cleaner get it really clean?
I haven't tried it.
Well, Joan
I
says
should ask
she uses,
Nancy. She's really good friends with me.
well, that's true, but Joan uses it, so that's why I was asking her.
Yeah, no oil. That's amazing. I need that in my life then.
I was asking her. Yeah.
That's why I don't really prefer this one, but it works. But it's a texture for me. It's like slimy.
She says it does. She says it does work really well. So I might have to get that one a try.
Good.
I like the diagonal pattern. The diagonal pattern. Well, they're both kind of diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
I think purple would be nice. Purple would be nice where?
Okay.
Awesome. Gina K would be good. Okay. Good night, Mom.
They've said that works well. Good night, ladies. Bye, Mom. So if you are leaving, we understand. I know it's getting late. We should probably end soon, but we do have space, so I'll pop over on the screen. Okay. I think we're going to head out then. Anyway, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah. Joan, that's a great idea with the bling. I like that. I like both backgrounds. Okay. I will finish it and post it in the BetterPress Babes group when it's done.
Yep. I got to add some bling to mine too because they're great as they are, but I need some bling.
Coughing and no muting. So. Yay, we're growing up.
Okay, my too much brain kicking in.
What are you doing?
I have these sentiments on my desk.
Good night, Janetta.
These are from next month's release. It's already on the website, so I'm not spoiling anything. But look at how pretty that glimmer blue is there.
Ooh, that is pretty.
If I did 2 sentiments, I think that would look better. So happy for you. Oh, I think it's going to happen. I'm going to think about that. We'll see. Anyway, great. And make sure to enter both giveaways. We're doing 2 gift cards. Details are on the screen for you. And thank you for joining us. We're so happy that you came and that you were able to be with us.
Our craziness.
Thank you. Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.